What's up everybody, Sam Smyers here. Today I want to show you how to make the bass and also the lead sound from Hypnotized by Purple Disco Machine, and I'm going to be making these sounds in Serum. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So let me go ahead and play you the two sounds I'm going to be making today. So these two sounds are going to be great for any kind of new disco style track that you want to make. Let me just show you the MIDI real quick for the bass because that's what we're going to start with. So this is the MIDI for the bass melody. I'm going to go to analog and I'll do MSPW and lower this octave to -1. Raise up that level. And I'm going to adjust this envelope 1 to give it a bit of this plucky sound. I think that sounds pretty good. I might need to adjust that a little bit later. Then I'm going to go to my envelope 2 and adjust it like this. What I'm going to do with this envelope 2 is assign it to my filter. So I'm going to do filter MG low 24 and then assign my envelope 2 to the filter, hit Shift and Option so that I can adjust this cutoff. And let's go ahead and listen to how this will sound. And maybe I'll turn up the drive and raise up that resonance. And then I'll just go to my effects, put on a compressor just so we can get some more volume out of it. So that is basically it for this bass sound, and it almost sounds like a real bass. I'm not sure if he actually used a real bass in Hypnotized or a synth bass, but because of how plucky it is, we can basically just recreate it in Serum, so that's what I did. So that sounds pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and just move on to the lead sound now. Let me just solo the lead here. So as you can guess, it's probably just going to be some saw waves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the saw rounded just so it has a bit of an analog feel. And I'll raise up this unison to 4 and lower the detune. And I got to raise up this wavetail position a bit and raise up that level. Now I'll go to oscillator B, turn that on. Let's do analog saw rounded as well. And I'll do this one unison 4, but I'm going to raise up the octave to +1. Also raise up that level. And then the wavetail position, I'm going to push it a little bit further so it's a little less rounded, so we get more brightness out of that top end. And then I'll add on a filter, MG low 12, just so that it's not super, super bright. Maybe around there. And the way this all comes together is now when I adjust my envelope 1, so I'm going to give it a really long release. And I'll do something like that. So we can go now to my compressor here, put on a compressor. And also some reverb. Just to smooth it out a bit. You might also just want to put on an EQ8 here and check if there's any low end. And so I'm going to cut that off and also maybe just put another high cut filter here. And then I'm going to go back to my bass and just put on a kickstart 2, or you can put on a sidechain compressor. I really like this kickstart 2, and this is going to be adding my sidechain effect. So let's go and play those two sounds together. And then I'll play those with the drums that I just sampled from the original track. And so that's basically it. So I'll put a link down below for you to grab these two presets for free. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like, and also please subscribe to my channel. And finally, I'll go ahead and put a link down below for any of my Serum preset packs if you do want to check those out as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.